Upbeat, slightly dramatic intro music with fast cuts of sleek phones, tech visuals, and company logos. Imagine a company from China, rising so fast that it actually made Apple and Samsung nervous. A company so powerful, its technology became a global phenomenon, only to have governments around the world start banning its phones and networks. That company is Huawei, and this is the story of how it nearly conquered the smartphone world and how the West pushed back. Music shifts to a more neutral, explanatory tone. So where did Huawei even come from? It all started back in 1987. For decades, Huawei was mostly known for selling telecom gear, the behind-the-scenes stuff that makes our phone calls and internet work. But then, they set their sights on something much bigger: smartphones. By the mid-2010s, Huawei wasn't just playing catch-up, they were aiming to lead. They started pouring billions into research and development. Just to give you an idea, in 2019 alone, they filed over 5,000 patent applications. That's insane. They weren't just making phones anymore. They were building the future, becoming a giant in 5G network equipment all over the globe. Their strategy was brilliant. In many places, you could get a Huawei phone with features that matched or even beat the latest iPhone or Samsung, but for a much friendlier price. Their cameras, powered by a partnership with Leica, were absolutely revolutionary. People were starting to ask, why pay $1,000 when I can get this for less? Huawei's market share was exploding, and it looked like nothing could stop them. Music becomes more tense and serious. Visuals of news headlines, government buildings, international maps. But that incredible success story started to ring alarm bells. Governments, especially in the United States and its allied countries, began asking some very pointed questions. With Huawei's equipment powering critical 5G networks, could it be used for spying by the Chinese government? The suspicion grew, and then came the turning point. In 2018, Australia was one of the first to outright ban Huawei from its 5G network. The same year, Huawei's CFO, who is also the founder's daughter, was arrested in Canada at the request of the United States. The tech world was in shock. Dramatic pause, music intensifies. Then in May 2019, the hammer fell. The US government placed Huawei on something called the Entity List. This wasn't just a slap on the wrist. This was a knockout blow. It meant American companies like Google were banned from doing business with them. Suddenly, new Huawei phones couldn't come with Google mobile services. That means no Google Maps, no Gmail, no YouTube, and most importantly, no Google Play Store to download all your favorite apps. For anyone living outside of China, this made their phones almost unusable. Huawei's international sales plummeted. A company that was on track to become the world's #1 smartphone seller was suddenly fighting for survival. They tried to pivot, creating their own operating system, Harmony OS.